23 making like $130,000 a year. Everything sucked, right? I'm like, oh fuck yeah, you know? It's different now, you know? Like now I'm like, okay, everything's cool. Look at the recumbents, I mean, they're cool. But if somebody was riding a recumbent back then, I'd been, this dude is a kook. Let's get rid of this guy. So yeah, but I am a kook, I guess, right? Growing up in Southern California, you know, there's always sports, you know, like action sports. And, you know, my passion when I was younger was skateboarding. You know, like any kid, you go into a skateboard shop, and I was really into art and, you know, just looking at, you know, colors and things. Or see like an ad in the magazine, and I would build this thing in my head of what this pro's life was like. It would just make my imagination just go wild. Skateboarding was for my mind to figure out tricks, and the bike was just raw to get out, you know, all the craziness in my life. If it was from my crazy family, my upbringing, all the drugs and death and stuff that I had experienced, my bike was my getaway. My dad died when I was 5 on a KZ 1000 motorcycle, and he would take me on that thing, and we would do 100 miles an hour, and I was holding on to the, you know, the handlebars on the tank. I remember this like at 4 years old, you know. It was just craziness, and I wouldn't take any of it back because it gave me confidence. Those people sacrificed themselves, so I would go like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do what these other dudes are doing in the magazines, you know. You know, I don't blame anybody anymore, but I don't want to live like that. My dad was smart enough out of all that chaos and all those idiots to put me a little bit of money aside for college or whatever. When I turned 18, I got enough money to get me a mountain bike and race for a season. From these bonds, I cashed them in. I was like, yes, I can race, and that saved me. Race sport, won the overall, raced 1 expert race, got 4th. Made a video of me riding, dirt jumping, and doing backflips on my BMX bike. A family member sent it in to the owner because they knew the owner of Yeti. Missy, Giove, Miles Rockwell, all those guys went to Volvo Cannondale, and there was nobody left on Yeti. So they put me on Yeti with a new group of people, and I was factory. It's seriously, like the way luck works, it's unreal, but it's all about what you put into it too. It changed my life. It changed the person I was, everything. You know, it's hard. Like I had skill, like I could do flips and 360s and stuff, but back then it was about pedaling your bike down the hill and going for it. From where I was coming from, skateboarding was style, and then BMX was style and skill. I was looking at this mountain bike thing going, dude, this needs a change. Like, man, these things, mountain bikes are the most versatile thing. The only thing more versatile than mountain bikes is a pair of shoes. And people are only using them for one thing, cross country or downhill. In 2005, I was 12th overall in the World Cups, had a tour, had all this stuff going on, and I was like, I gotta give one up, and I ended up giving up racing. I came up at the All Ride Tour, and that's where I just go around shops and, you know, promoting products. I want to do it like skaters do. I want to go to shops, take swag, and go ride people's dirt jumps and pump tracks and just stoke people out.
So I definitely looked up to Kirt as a little Grom. He was always the dude at the races, doing bar spins on the side, riding the dirt jumps, and putting out cool video content. Very driven, mainly to have fun. You see that in his life, and it makes you kind of want to portray the same in your life.
Any video I've ever done, I kind of based it off of skate videos when I was a kid, because every skate video had a skit in it. Well, when Instagram came out, I was like, this is great. This is a way to put skits up or fun, dumb stuff that I can do on my bike. And
the shredded award goes to Kirt Voreis!
gave up all the tour, everything besides that, and was like, I'm just gonna be an Instagram rider because this is how I got sponsored in the first place, was making video. My contract's based on just coming up with fun ideas and riding my bike, and you know, for me it's just, I'm super stoked to do it and get to come play at the skate park and tune up for making videos on my 29er. You know, from a couple years ago to now, that's my focus.
One thing about Kirt is he never gives up. A lot of the stuff we do, I mean, we'll do countless takes until he gets it right. Looking at his ankles, I mean, his ankles are a mess. He's just got that drive that he gets things done no matter what. Even I've seen him take nasty falls and get back up and be like, okay, we're gonna finish. You know, he keeps going. And then the next day I'll come up when you want to ride. He's like, oh, I can't, man, my ankle's just wasted. And I'm like, how did you finish doing that? And it's like, he just does it on adrenaline, I guess.
I'm 44 years old and I can do dumb stuff on Instagram and get paid for it. Like, it's awesome. It works out well.
It's amazing how he comes up with so many creative ideas. You know, being in that just chaotic environment that he grew up in, I think that he had to invent a lot of stuff. You think about it, his path could have gone a completely different direction, but Kirt's so passionate about biking that I think he's just taken his whole thing and he's constantly reinventing himself.
People think that their sport's like the best, and I wanted to promote that, you know, all sports are cool, it's just what you make of it. Like, I can make this recumbent look cool.
We're on lower whoops doing some recumbent laps, getting shreddy. You know, that's what we do when we're on these things.
The things that people hold sacred really aren't that, it's only sacred to them. Man, you can do a lot of dumb stuff on this. And I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna use this to do like dumb videos for any other thing I do. I've had all kinds of success with riding and trophies or doing this, but all that stuff, you know, it fades away. They're accomplishments, but I think this is like, where I'm at right now is like I'm stoked. This is the hardest part to get to. All the other stuff was easy because I was young and I was ready to do it and didn't have broken ankles and didn't go through all this stuff. And you know, I'm here and I'm just like, yes, I'm still riding my bike, still shredding. And people are going, dude, that was awesome what you posted. And I'm like, you know, so to me, where I'm at right now is like the biggest accomplishment. Like, this just doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm super stoked just to be here, right here. This is it.